Hello, I'm Brent Calhoun. I'm a veterinarian. I had 2 strokes in 2010. I wanted to ask you, which hobbies have you held on after your stroke? Do you practice the same hobbies today that you had before your stroke? I know I can still do some of the pastimes I used to do, I still do, in addition to reading, walking my dog, and learning. I can still fly fish with some modifications. I used to fly fish every May. I would go up north with some other veterinarians to the Sabo River. You may have heard of this place. It's where the group called Trout Unlimited was founded by some men who fished the Sabo River. It's in northern Michigan. It's in the United States of America if you're not from here. Anyways, if you don't know anything about if you don't know anything about fishing, flies are little artificial lures or flies. That's what it means when they say fly fishing. There's a zillion different patterns and size. They go from the basically small up to really big. Anything that will fool the crafty trout or some other fishes, other types of fish. But wait a minute. I recorded a live video session about my own story earlier today. It's raw, as I'm learning how to communicate with you using video. If you are in the same place as I was in last year, let me know, and we can have a conversation. Just remember, your feedback is like gold to me. Please put your comments below. Back to the post. After about 7 years after the strokes, I began to fly fish again. We'd get some guides who would take us down the river fly fishing in Asabo boats. The Asabo river boat was originally built in the 1870s. The lumber industry devised them. This original design is unchanged even today. It provides a comfortable and when we fly fish, it will provide for 1 or 2 people who want to fish and then a guide. The guide was great because I'm still a one-armed fisherman. I could still fly cast the fly okay, but it's almost impossible to tie on a fly, and I would need some help if I caught a fish. The guide allowed me to fish. In 2019, we were at the start of our day fishing, and I was just practicing fly casting with the fly. Lo and behold, I caught the largest fish I ever have on the Asabo River. Here it is. Look at the fish. Do you have any of the hobbies you can still do after your stroke? I do, but hold on to your vision of the hobbies you find that it's impossible to do now. I'm still holding on to when I can go snow skiing someday. Remember, I think I figured out how to change the name of my YouTube channel. Now it's called The Stroke Recovery Circle, all one phrase without the spaces. It's the same name as the Facebook group, The Stroke Recovery Circle. So give it a look, and you can see the video titled "Can You Cope Better After Your Stroke?" Ask yourself if you can. Thank you to your success.